once you like trivia, once you get into this, there is no going back. Once you are a fan of GK, then there is no going back. You'll constantly run towards collecting stuff which are utterly useless, which don't help you in any way, but somehow you feel better knowing about it. For example, words like velcro, xerox, dumpster, these words may come across as common nouns to a lot of people, but only you get to know that they were supposed to be trademarked, brands. It's just that the usage, the public consumption was so high that these words, magically turn into common nouns. Something similar happened in India too, with words like Colgate for toothpaste, Pepsi for cold drinks. So that is the beauty of collecting trivia, that you don't stop at anything. You constantly collect across the board, from history to geography to science to mythology. You just constantly run towards wanting to know more, and then eventually you reach a stage where you notice something on your own. You don't even have to read much. You just notice that, okay, the letter B is missing in thumbs up. You'll notice these things on your own, and that will add to your trivia box. And then one day you'll even notice that you can connect dots. You'll read something about an event from history, and you'll connect dots. You'll notice that these things are across fields. A person from the world of science doesn't necessarily restrict himself or herself to science. They might be contributing to something that is completely non-scientific. So there'll always be connecting dots that will go on and on. These things are happening because you are interested in it. That is a baseline here. Just because you are interested in it, these things are happening around you. To your friends who are not interested in GK, who are not never attended a quiz, are least interested in any of these things, for them it doesn't matter. For you it matters because you are interested, right? And then as it happened in my case, I noticed that you can actually draw a line, straight line, almost a straight line from Bangalore to Chennai, which passes through Bangalore. Uh, these things, when it happens, you feel marginally better about yourself. Now, that doesn't bode well for low self-esteem, but you feel great actually when you notice these kind of things, these kind of utterly useless details, right? You'll find connecting factors between people, uh, even the age at which they died. Like when since I constantly create questions for my online quizzes, I'll just randomly ask like what is common between Lady Diana, Madhubala, Lady Curzon, Marilyn Monroe, and the answer is they all died at the age of 36, which is obviously tragic. But at the same time, when you find this little connect on your own, then uh, you feel like you know something, which is it doesn't help in any way, but you still know something, right? It doesn't, and this this feature doesn't restrict itself to just information. Sometimes there is experiential too. You'll watch a movie and you'll note something on the screen which other people aren't noticing because you know the backstory of the filmmaker. Maybe the filmmaker is known for inserting Easter bunnies in his movies, and you'll notice. Others won't notice because they don't have context. The same thing can happen with music too. Like in my case, I noticed that Despacito, which was a very popular song, obviously you might have heard of it, has a similar start, very similar start to the song Sayoni by Pakistani band Junoon, 25 years ago, almost, yeah, more than 25 years ago. So these little things you'll notice, and you'll, like I said, you will feel great about yourself. It doesn't say much, but still, that is the pursuit of knowledge. That is the pursuit of trivia. You don't stop at anything. You'll constantly jump from one thing to another. You'll constantly try to connect, even if there are no connection whatsoever.